it's Dr. Giggles from SFNEOnline, and of course, the host of your weekly video podcast, The Grove Show. Now, in this video, yes, another haunt review, and this one's about Sonny's place, Hayride of Horrors, and that's located in Somers, Connecticut. It's about 10 minutes away from Six Flags New England, and we're about to get into the review. But before we do, make sure that if you're new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and click notifications so you don't miss out on any new content, as well as make sure that if you like the video, click the like button. Leave us a comment down below. We're going to answer a question. We're going to have you answer a question at the end of the video, and I'd love to see what your thoughts about everything down below in the comments. So let's just jump right on into it, everybody. Now, when we went out there a few weeks ago, and you should see like the vlogs and the POVs and stuff that we had released on this channel. You can find it if you can look at a playlist, you know, for haunted attractions and stuff like that and vlogs, and you'll find all that down there. But in any case, the Sonny's Place had contacted us and asked us to come out and check the place out, you know, review their the Hayride, and we did. And with that being said, I'm always skeptical of hayrides, and if you saw my Scary Acres one, my main problem with hayrides is obviously it's a wide vehicle. You got the tractor, you got your you know, what you're sitting on, whatever you want to call it, your trailer, your whatever you want to, you know, you're sitting on it, and it's hard to get a scare factor in it. I find hayrides more of like a family thing, not so much scary, and it's really tough to pull off a really good hayride because a lot of people can see the actors that are trying to scare you come far away, and I get it. So usually I'm very skeptical of a hayride. Now with this one's different, and it actually changed my mind a little bit about hayrides, because right now this one honestly is my favorite hayride. Now what I mean by that is they have figured a way to do it right. And what I mean by that is this trail, and if you haven't seen the POV, I'll link it down in the description below so you can check that out. And I'll also put one of those information things above us so that you can click it if you want. But in any case, the hayride is actually through a corn maze, and actually the way that they do it is it's so tight. Like we're sitting down, and you can feel some of the corn slapping you as you go by. So it's that tight. They have the scenes that are what do you call it? Set up were done awesome. The scare factor for people was right up there. People would jump in screaming. It was awesome. And another touch that I liked is that they had actual audio on board your hayride, and it went along with the scene, so that was really nice. And then they had different areas like that were covered, and you could go through, and it had different scenes and effects, and there was different scenes inside. You know, they would cut out some of the corn, and then they would set up a scene inside. It's not like crazy, like gory, or you know, like really like scary, but there's quite a few jump scares. The actors did a great job, and this is one that, you know, I always complain about lazy actors in some of these haunts. Not here. This, I didn't see one like everybody was on point. Whatever character they were playing, they owned it, and it was awesome. Another thing that I really truly did enjoy about all of this was the effects that they used were great. Again, the scenes were great. Makeup, costumes were great. The only negative, and it's not really negative, it's not horrible. You know, the queue line isn't themed, and by all means, it's a small place. I mean, well, right now they got like a ton of acreage that they can just keep expanding and expanding and expanding. But you know, for what they do, that hayride was awesome. Like, I want to go back and do the hayride again. It was that awesome. They did very well with everything. Like, the jump scares were awesome. It had a great length to it. It wasn't like boom and done. I want to say it was like 20 to 30 minutes long. I have to check back how long. No, I think it was like 20. No, I think it was like 21, 22 minutes long, I think is what the length of the haunt, which and it costs like $17 to do the haunt for an adult. I forgot what the children's prices. I'll link everything down below. And I will say this. If you're looking for something to do before Halloween is over, this is the last weekend. I don't know how it's going to be weather-wise, because it looks like it could be potentially a washout, but try to find a day that's not horrible and go check it out. If not, I would definitely go next year because I know this review's coming out late. But regardless, anyway, I am going to give this a 4 out of 5 Jessica Zombie Heads. And the only reason why is I'm still not like a huge like sold on what do you call it? You know, the Hayrides, even though this one is fantastic. And for me to say that this Hayride is fantastic, then it's really fantastic because it's really like it blew my mind. Like we all was like, whoa, and there was like some cool scenes going on. You can see it in the POV, but you should have seen by now different scenes of things different going on to maybe entice you to watch the POV. It's pretty dark in the POV. You can't really see everything, but it was just to kind of give you the idea of what's going on. But they actually like have animatronics that were cool. There was like a werewolf bear scene thing going on that was awesome. There is other scenes. There's pirate scenes. There's a witches scene that was really awesome. There was a lot of cool stuff that went on that was really awesome. That I got to give Sonny's Place a lot of credit for what they pulled off, what they did, and they really they were a contender in the haunt world. They really shine with the Hayride. I hope like maybe down the road, what do you call it? I hope that they can like add other haunted attractions, maybe build a haunted house or two or something, you know, down the road in the future. But I really suggest checking out this haunt. It's well worth your time. And plus, besides that, the place itself, besides the Hayride, they have awesome go-karts. They got awesome batting cages. They got some awesome rides. They don't have a lot. They got an awesome carousel. They got an awesome arcade. They got VR. They got an awesome laser tag arena. So it brings the whole package. So like if you're waiting, you know, you want to go and find, you can literally spend, and we did, like, I want to say like 4 or 5 hours there and had a blast and didn't want to leave. So make sure you check out the Haunted Hayride. Make sure you check it all out. And when you go, make sure you tell them that SFNEOnline sent you. Because I like to send people to places that I think are really cool. And they like to know where people come from. So when you're buying your ticket, be like, hey, SFNEOnline told us we needed to come here. So just tell them that. Trust me, they'll be thrilled and happy that you said that. And I will be too. So make sure you tell them that when you go there. So again, I gave it 4 out of 5 zombie heads just because it's a Hayride. I'm not like... I haven't yet been able to like really go 5 out of 5 on Hayrides. It was really done well. I mean, it probably should get a 5 out of 5. I'm getting a 4 out of 5 zombie heads, and definitely check it out. Trust me, you will not be... I mean, if you're looking for something like crazy where they touch you and they go nuts, and you're looking for something, you know, like a Factory Terror, or Fright Kingdom, or Demented FX, you might be a little disappointed. It's not like that crazy level of like craziness. You know, like Fairtown, it's not like a Fairtown Extreme Fears and stuff like that. It's not like, I mean, it is kid friendly, but there's jump scares, there's awesome scenery things going on. It's awesome. It's kind of like weird. Where do you fit this in? Like, how do you compare it to? It's really like its own machine, and I think it's really awesome. And you guys should really, really, really go check it out because, like, I'm not gonna BS you. You know, I always say, I'm not a fan of Hayride just because of what I said, but they did it right. And as long as they keep continuing doing it the way they did, they're going to have this amazing hit. And I'm hoping that next season, even more people go because it's a fantastic place to go. It's a fantastic Hayride. They got a great haunt. I hope they expand on it, do more, maybe build another haunted house or two for the season. And let me tell you, they're going to be I think they're already knocking on the door of the competition around, to be honest, depending upon what kind of haunt you're looking for. But they really do bring the heat. So go check it out. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video. And the question I'm going to ask you is, have you ever been to Sonny's Place? And if you have, let me know what you think about it. You know, do you agree with me of like how cool and awesome it is? Do you not agree? Do you think it sucks? Have you been on the Hayride of Horrors? And what do you think about that? Leave all your opinions and everything down in the comments below. And then, you know, we'll all chat. I'll answer, you know, the comments you have, and we can just have a conversation down below. It'll be great. I love when everybody starts like getting involved and doing it. So check it all out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon, and keep it spooky, y'all. Peace.
in the midnight mansion.